Hello everyone, Helen here. Welcome along to my podcast and welcome back if you've been here lots of times before, and a very big welcome if you're new. It's been really nice recently. I've had lots and lots of new viewers and subscribers, so thanks ever so much for coming along and enjoying what you see, and lots of you telling me as well. I've had so many lovely comments, especially about the little holiday that I went on with my mum to Acombe in Northumberland. And we stayed in a really nice little cottage and we did lots of crafting. And my mum taught me how to tat. And it was so nice to read your comments, some of you telling me your experiences of tatting or just other things that you enjoyed about the podcast. So thank you so much. And so today, well, it feels like ages since I last chatted to you actually, because although some of you probably just watched me a week ago, that podcast was actually made about 3 weeks before that, because I've just come back from holiday from another campervan trip. Then I wanted to keep the weekly podcasts going, so I made some in advance and then just scheduled them. So it's really funny how the time, like, it's not always real time that you see in YouTube. Sometimes it was made ages ago. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's quite funny. But I haven't actually sat here and chatted to you for at least 3 weeks, I think. I've just had a fantastic holiday away, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you over the coming weeks. We were away quite a while, and longer than we've been before in the camper van, so I think I'm going to do that in several episodes, maybe not back to back, but yeah, I've got so many things to share with you. But today I thought I would just chat about the craft projects that I took away with me on holiday, and one other one. And then I've got a few photos to show you and a nice little relaxing ending to today's podcast. So yeah, sit back and relax and let's get started. So the first project I'm going to show you is the only one that I actually finished while I was away. And that is a shawl which I started, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago maybe. I mean, I don't do things quickly, and I have lots of things on the go, so not many things get finished very quickly. Anyway, this is the Wings of a Dove shawl. So I have shown it to you before when it was partly made, and it's never very easy to hold these things up, is it, when you're trying to show people? And that's so basically this is it. And I made it using 4-ply yarn. I used and it used almost exactly 100 grams of the creamy colour, which was that. It was just some basic sock yarn, I think, that I'd had for ages. And then the kind of the contrast colour is, I used 2 different balls of leftover sock yarn. One is a German one, I can't remember its name, and the other one was a West Yorkshire Spinners. It's really lovely and drapey. I knitted it on 4mm needles, and yeah, it was really straightforward, a lovely straightforward pattern. And I've chatted about the construction of it before, well, briefly, so I'll not do that again. But one thing is, when you're getting ready to go away on holiday and you're packing your craft projects, you try and make sure that you're prepared for all eventualities. And the thing that I didn't think about for this was that when the bit that I was on, if I can just find it, here, was this bit here, which was gradually decreasing, just, until you get to the point, basically. And I had forgotten to bring with me some just straight needles, and so because when I had loads of stitches on, I was using a circular, And so it was really, really annoying knitting with the circular needle when I only had a few stitches on there. But never mind, that it kind of gave me the incentive to just get it finished. And I was really pleased to manage to do that. I think it meant that I spent more time on this than some of the other projects that I took with me, but I'm really, really happy to have that finished. So yeah, so that's great. I don't know if I'm keeping that for myself or it might be a present for somebody, but we'll have to see. So I'll put that one down there. Okay, so the next thing, now then, when I was chatting to you a few weeks ago about what I was going to take with me on holiday, I said, oh, I'm definitely not taking any little fiddly toys, clothes to knit. Well, I changed my mind because I just really, really wanted to get on with making at least the jumper for the orangutan that I made. Henri Clement, he is called, if you haven't met him before. And so I thought, oh, I'll just take his jumper to do. Well, again, that was kind of, I couldn't get very far with it because I did the bottom of the jumper and then realised, which you do in the round, and then you have to knit just the front. And so you're knitting that flat, you're knitting the front part, and then you do the back part. And I only I'd cast on using quite short double pointed needles, and then realised that they were really, really too short for knitting flat on the front. So I only got a little bit of his jumper finished, but I have been working on it since I got back, and I've got quite a way through now. I'll just hold it up. Here is his jumper. Hopefully I'll show you a photo as well so you can see close up. I am just working on the second arm. It's a really lovely little pattern. I was quite slow doing it, but can't wait to try it on him. So yeah, so that was that. And I don't know. I wish I hadn't taken it really. It was I was worried all the time about losing my stitches off the end. Although I did make use of a thing that I bought ages and ages ago and I'd never used it. I don't know why. And that's one of these needle DPN holders, which I'm sure lots of you, if you use DPNs, will have. And that works really well. So you just put your, if you don't know what it is, you put your needles up there and then you do these two little poppers there, and then your knitting sticks out there, but the needle stays safely up there, and then all the stitches don't drop off. So I was very pleased about that. So it won't be long before that jumper's finished anyway, and then Henri Clement will be very happy to have the jumper, won't you? And then you need some trousers as well. So, and Henri Clement, just in case you don't know, honestly, if you've been watching me a few times, you'll be bored to tears with me saying this is from the book Mouche and Friends by Cinthia Vallet. It's all knitted seamlessly, and the clothes also are knitted seamlessly. So nothing to sew up at the end. I really love that. Okay, next. Right, so another project that I had away with me, because obviously I couldn't spend much time on the jumper. I only had to do a little bit before I had to stop. And that's the cowl that I'm making for the cowl along that I'm joining in with the lovely Marina of Strawberry Patches YouTube channel. And when I was away on holiday, I didn't start really working on this until well through the second week that we were away, so I didn't get all that far. And if you can see in the photo now that I think I just got a couple of the rows of hearts done. But again, I've been working on it more since I came back, so I'm actually just at the point. Let me just show you properly. Or I might do a photo. Let's see. And you can see I've got quite a few rows of hearts now. I've just got to do one more row of hearts before I do some ribbing, and then it'll be finished. So I've been working on that quite a lot since I got home, especially as we've been having some lovely, lovely weather, and I've actually been able to sit out in the garden. So yeah, anyway, that's called the Like Candy cowl, and I'll hopefully remember to leave a link in the description box below. Stephanie Lotvin is the designer of that. I'm using these gorgeous yarns. I'll probably talk a bit more about it when I've actually finished. And So yeah, so that was really nice. Oh, and of course it was in one of the little project bags that I bought before I went away this last time. Just got little old camper vans on it, which was a bag I bought from So Raimi. And then the final thing, right, so then I had this project in this beautiful big bag that Jeanette from Crafty Creations made. That I bought that from her, again with another vintage camper van on the front. Beautiful bag and a really nice size. And I stuffed it with Scapier's stone washed yarn because I was going to make lots of things from this book that I just bought, Crochet Collage Garden by Chris Norrington. And I was going to make lots of bits and I had some plans for what I was going to do with the bits. But actually, just before I went away on holiday, I'd seen on Instagram, I think, that Lucy of Attic 24 had been making some beautiful crochet pouches, zipped pouches. And I was rather attracted to that idea. So before I went away, I bought some canvas zipped pouches that she recommended from Amazon and had a go at it. And then I thought, oh, well, if I like making it, then I might do that on holiday as well. And then my idea is that I'll crochet some flowers and leaves and sew them on as Lucy of Attic 24 did. So this is the one that I made before I went away. Just picked some colours. And actually for these, I didn't use the Scapier's stonewash that I put in the bag to make the flowers with. I used some little mini ones. I don't know if I've got anyone here. Maybe I'll show you a photo of them. The little mini balls of stone washed and river washed. Anyway, I'm really, really pleased with this. Lucy does a fantastic tutorial on her blog, Attic 24. I was a bit worried when I was busy making it because the canvas pouch seemed to be all kind of wibbly inside and not lying flat. But in fact, when I finished it, I just steam blocked it and it all lies beautifully flat now. So I think I'm going to be making a few of those for gifts. So I didn't make that one on holiday, but while I was away, I made another one in some different colours here, and that I was able to steam block that when I got back home. So again, this one with a pink zip. So you have to buy a pack of about, about 10 or 12 of these zip pouches, but they don't take too long to make. And we'll probably end up using them all. So that was that. And so no flowers got made. I ran out of time to do that, but never mind. That will still get done. So those are the projects I had away with me, and I can't remember, I think it was just before I went away, I managed to finish making something else, so I didn't need to take it with me, and that was another animal from Mouche and Friends, and that was the cat. I think last time I chatted to you, I don't know how far I'd got. I think I'd definitely done the cat's head. And in the book Mouche and Friends, where the pattern comes from, the cat is called Giorgio and is a little boy. But as soon as I saw her expression, I knew she was a girl. And I think it was somebody on Instagram who suggested the name Catkin. And I thought that suited her perfectly. So, so that's what she called. This is Catkin. Hasn't got any clothes yet. But I'm going to try and finish Henri Clement's clothes first. And then you'll get some clothes, won't you? Yes. So I used knit picks, palette, 4-ply, in a kind of a yarn with a mottled effect. I can't remember the name of the colour, but it just looked just right for a little cat. I'm really pleased with her. I'm especially pleased with the whiskers, which was a suggestion by Marina, who I've already mentioned about the cowl along that she's doing. In the book, there's no whiskers, but these whiskers just finish the cat off. She just looks more cat-like with whiskers than without, I think. And I used extra strong cotton thread, so not the usual cotton, but just a one that's called extra strong, and they stick out quite nicely. So so there we go, the little tail there, and just already waiting for some clothes. But you don't need any at the moment, do you? It's really hot here. Well, I mean, it's hot for the northeast of England where I live. And we're just having a little mini heat wave while I'm recording this. Right, I think that's all the projects. So I've got now 3 short videos to show you. And the first one is of Dapper Donkey. Normally on a campervan trip, I have Pearl and Dean sitting there. They are our campervan mascots and they've been travelling with us right from the beginning. And yeah, it's lovely having them with us. But this time, well, I don't know. I'm running out of space on this back seat of the campervan, really, because not only did the donkey, he hopped into the van when he knew we were going away again, and then a couple of little piggies all decided to come along. And Donkey finally got to go out and do a bit of exploring. So I just have put together a few photos and video of the donkey just having a little explore while we were on holiday. So I'll show you that now. And then, as I said, the piggies decided that they were going to come away with us as well. And those of you who follow me on Instagram, where I'm at mousiemakespodcast, that will know why the piggies decided to come away on holiday with us. So you've kind of, you know what's coming. If you haven't seen what's on Instagram, then it's going to be a surprise for you. And so there's a little story now about what happened to the piggies, or kind of the tale of it. What have I called it? A tale of 2 passionate pigs or piggies. Can't remember. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy that. So yeah, so okay, let's end the frivolity now. Let's just relax. And I do get a bit carried away with my ideas for photos, and yeah, I definitely got a bit far-fetched there when I said to Phil, "Oh, do you think when we go up to Scotland we could just call in at Gretna Green?" And he just went along with it. He's used to me now. And anyway, so there we go. The little piggies are man and wife now. Who knows what'll happen next? Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to finish with a lovely, relaxing video. I hope you'll think it's lovely anyway. And I made this again a few weeks ago at the point where in the summer seemed to have gone. We had some lovely summery weather in June. And then July and August has just been rather a washout and actually quite cold some of the time. And no, days and days of sunshine as you might hope to have in the summer if you like the summer. Yeah, so I was trying to really have a positive mindset about it. Rather than every day that it was raining to moan about it, I decided that I really, and I've tried to do this before as well, I am getting better at it. I just tried to be positive about it, though, right? What is there to enjoy about the rain? And so I started collecting little bits of video and decided to put them together with a bit of relaxing music. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. I recorded myself playing on my new piano and had it set as a harp sound. So it's to see whether you enjoy that. And so let's just finish with that one now. Right, I think that really is it for this week. Just one exciting thing to tell you before I go. and that is that I am going to the Yarndale Festival of Woolly Creativity this year. I haven't been to it since 2018, and I had to miss out going in 2019, and then was all set to go in 2020, and well, we know what happened then, so that didn't happen. And finally I am getting to go back to Yarndale. I really love it there. It's in Skipton in Yorkshire. It's a really great woolly festival. I wasn't really expecting to be able to go this year after I'd been to Wonderwool Wales. I wasn't sure if I could persuade Phil to have just a little campervan trip down to Yorkshire, but he gave in anyway, and so I'm going there. So I know lots of you are thousands of miles away and you won't be able to be there, but if you are going to be there and you see me, then please come and say hello. Don't be shy. Well, I am quite shy actually, but just come and say hello and introduce yourself, and it'll be really nice to put a face to your name, if especially if you're somebody who makes a comment regularly. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And so yeah, maybe I'll see you, and if you're not able to be there, then of course I'll be telling you all about it. It's not for a little while yet. It's at the end of September, so yes, yeah, got to look forward to that. Okay then, right, I really am going to go now. So thanks. If you've stuck with me all the way through, well done. And I will see you again very soon. Okay, take good care of yourself. Keep nice and busy. See you soon. Okay, bye.